Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we'll be analyzing US30. So it's a top-down analysis, but I'm not gonna start on weekly because we've been analyzing weekly on the past videos, so it's just a continuation. So the first thing I spot is this diagonal support. I'm not gonna say uptrend anymore because if you can see at the top, we've been failing to create a higher high. So by the definition of uptrend, we know we should have higher highs and higher lows, but in this case we only have what we have. It's only higher lows, but we don't have higher highs. So I can say we have a nice pattern here. As you can see, there's this pattern. For people who trade pattern, they know that okay, this is one of the patterns that okay, if the market break to the downside, then we can see a nice drop, market dropping very good. But in for now, what we have, we still have higher highs, higher lows. I meant to say we still have higher lows, so we're not gonna say it's a sell or anything like that. Besides, we're not going to trade daily time frame. Daily time frame is just there to guide us of the overall trend, right? So what I can say from daily, what I see is that there's a high chance that the market will just drop here. So it's not a lot of pips, it's just 250 pips, but we can make a lot of money with that drop if it goes there, right? So we're just going to drop to 4-hour time frame to see if we can have a nice entry or anything that can be useful for our analysis. So the first thing that I spot, it's an uptrend. Remember, I always look at the trend, what is happening. So this trend was broken. Most of the time we know that when the trend is broken, we expect the retest of that trend, but in this case the market has been failing to go up there and retest that broken uptrend. Instead, we have this significant level which was broken by this strong candlestick, strong bearish move. Then after that, the market buyers tried to push to the upside, but eventually they failed. And on Friday market, the last 4 hour on Friday market closed very strong bearish, indicating that sellers are still in charge of this of last week. Because if you check from last week, market has been selling. We started nicely with a jump. I remember I said on my previous analysis that we might have a jump, a buy jump, which is what we had. Then after that, we had a nice sell for the whole week, and I was in the sales, and I also got a lot of buys, even though the market was selling. Like I always say that we are not like going to swim for the whole week. If you just want to make money quickly, you want to trade every day, you want to trade New York exchange session, a New York session, when it opens, you just want to trade during that time. So that's what I always do. So in this case, you can see we had a strong bearish candle, then the market is just kept on consolidating around that level. So for now, what do I see from this? I will just draw this to at least guide me. What can I have? And also another important thing is that okay, I have this here. Remember what I said on my previous analysis, that US30, it's big on zones, so it's big on respecting the previous levels that were broken or anything like that. So you must watch out of that. And the fair value gap works wonders on US30. So if you know that, you can even apply it, it will work wonders for you. So here you can see that we have this level here which was not tested. So remember this, if you want to draw the trend, in the perfect trend, you can just change to the line graph whereby you're gonna get the perfect one. So in this case here, I can just remove that line and try to see what might happen, because the price already pushed to the downside strongly. So what can happen, it can push here, which is just 100 pips, then after that probably push up, then push to this level before going up or breaking to the downside and continuing. Remember I said this is a pattern, so we're going to follow what the market gives us, not what we think, right? So whatever I'm doing here is just speculations. So whatever you do during the week, just follow what the market gives you. Don't just say okay, I said this, so the market will do that. So what do I have here? I can see that okay, the market creating something like a flag, because we had this strong sell, then a consolidation, and if you check, we are breaking out of that minor uptrend. So I can say minor uptrend because if you move to smaller time frame, you will see that this was a minor uptrend which failed. The market broke that. So what we can have, obviously we can just have this pushing to the upside, then after that a nice drop continuation. You know, this is a pattern whereby the market pushes to the downside, correction, then breakout, retest, then continuation. Sometimes it doesn't even retest, it just continues to go to the downside. So we'll see what happens during the week, right? Let me remove our drawings and make it clear on 15 minutes. Let me go to 15 minutes because that's where I'm going to trade. That's where I'm going to trade, and that's where I trade every day. So we have this, the uptrend, and we have it like this, right? So we had a strong bearish move, which is then after that a correction, then the market is selling again. So what am I expecting here? Just put the line there because you can see that this was kind of a fake out, and I think it was during NFP. Yeah, this was the move during NFP, and because I was in a buy during NFP, the first one took me out here. My stop loss was just 30 pips, very close, and it took me out. But before NFP, I had winning trades, then that one took me out. Then I came back, I won a lot of trades here, I kept going up with it. Then after that, obviously you can see a rejection there, then indicating a sell. I went in a sell. So been a good week. So let's see what can possibly happen here. And you can see that the market is creating something here. You see it rejected this level here, then bullish candle, then after that this it's also failing, giving us a rejection. So what can happen here? The market can continue pushing to the upside, just 100 pips or 150, then after that we drop to the downside. So that's something that you can expect. But remember, the stop loss must always be very, very tight, like 30 to 40 pips. By 30 to 40, you see it's 33,750. If you're going to enter a buy here, you just want to put your stop loss here, just below. But wait for it. Don't just jump in. It might even drop a bit to 33,730, which is going to give you a nice stop loss whereby you're just going to risk 30 pips. Then after that you can go up with it. I don't advise risking a lot on US30, especially when it comes to stop loss, because if it goes against you, there's no way that you're gonna, like, if you enter here yourself, for example, then you put stop loss there, it's just gonna hit your stop loss. It was gonna be much better if your stop loss was just here, then 10 pips out or 20 pips out. So if you're gonna enter a buy here, let's say you believe that the market will just do this, push to the upside, because this is a strong level, more likely to be respected, it might go down, right? But I'm not just saying it will just do that. Sometimes it can even go here and continue going to the upside, but you have to check. I think if it does that, it will break this, go down, then continue going to the upside. Like US30 always respect levels, and you can see that this is another strong level that it has been respecting for 2 days. I think from Thursday it has been respecting this, then on Friday during NFP, after that it just broke, then came back down. So we are out of that zone. As you can see, we went out, failed to continue, we went out, failed to continue to the downside. What can happen now? Can we go here and when we get to this level continue to the downside, or can we go and go above then continue there, or can we just go back and continue consolidating? But from what I think, and based on the daily time frame saying, I think we're gonna go up, then continue to the downside to that level of on daily time frame, which or even 4-hour time frame, which that level was 33,400. So more likely for market to continue dropping to this level, or even just drop to this level here, which is this one, then go up. But it will make more sense if it can go here, then go to the upside, or break to the downside, then go down. So just make sure that you cater for both direction when you analyze. Don't be that person who only focuses on only buys or only sells. I always focus on both directions, because you have to accept very early when you are wrong, so that you don't blow your account or anything like that. So make sure that you check both sides and all that. So for those who wanna join our signal group, obviously we have signals group, and we had a good week last week. You can join. Here are the prices. Obviously most people, they always ask me, how many signals do you give, guys? I don't know how many signals I will give this coming week. I just know that if there's an opportunity on US30 or couple of currencies that I'm checking for the week, then I'm gonna give you a signal. But if there's no opportunity, I won't. So I will say Probably last week we had about 6 or 7 signals, because if the market has opportunities, and sometimes on USDT I just look for scalp position whereby I just target like 80 pips, 90 pips, or even 150, depending on the market, how the market moves. So if I scalp, I get a lot of trades, but if I swing, then you are more likely to get 2 to 3 trades in a week. So yeah, that I think that will answer a lot of questions for people who always ask me how many trades do you take in a week and stuff like that. So for mentorship, I also had people asking me what is the what do we get in this mentorship, guys? Mentorship, basically it's more like I'm guiding you like on daily basis. I can send you codes, I can send you advices, then weekly, weekend, we have a lesson whereby I just